Welcome to the debate. We're diving immediately into one of the most critical tensions shaping modern business, the friction between the traditional centralized office and the fully decentralized remote working structure.
Right, and this isn't just a logistics problem anymore. This tension, it really impacts talent acquisition, organizational identity, and, long-term viability. The stakes couldn't be higher.
Exactly. So the central question for us today is clear. Which way of working, the centralized office or decentralized remote work, provides the superior framework for long-term success and individual productivity? I'll be making the case for the, I believe, indispensable value of the physical office.
And I fundamentally believe that flexibility and remote autonomy are the superior path. They optimize efficiency and tap into the broader talent pools that are just essential for future growth.
I maintain that the physical office environment is absolutely critical. It's the engine room for fostering organizational culture, for ensuring strong cross-departmental communication, and crucially, for maximizing that spontaneous, high-value collaboration. I mean, those quick, unplanned desk chats and in-person interactions, that is the true source of innovation that structured digital calls can never truly replicate. They build institutional trust and knowledge almost effortlessly.
That's a compelling claim, I'll grant you. But I have to challenge that framing. I mean, reducing the friction of the commute and optimizing for individual focus, that dramatically increases overall efficiency. Remote work lets professionals engage in long stretches of deep work, something demonstrably harder to achieve in a perpetually distracting office. And plus, the strategic advantage of being able to hire the best talent globally, regardless of their location, it just outweighs the perceived convenience of physical proximity.
Okay, but let's focus on that collaboration point, because I think it's the defining metric here. You highlight deep work, which is, yes, valuable, but meaningful innovation requires unstructured face-to-face interaction. The so-called water cooler moments, they are essential cultural currency. They allow complex context to travel through an organization far faster than any scheduled meeting or Slack thread ever could.
But that assumes the open plan office is efficient. And we now know that research actively shows these environments often lead to perpetual distraction and fragmented attention. I mean, people spend their energy just minimizing noise, not collaborating productively. Collaboration can, and I think should, be managed effectively through intentional digital tools and structured sessions. That leaves the rest of the time for that focused work you admit is necessary.
I'm just not convinced that structure captures the point of serendipity. If every single interaction has to be scheduled, you lose that spontaneous innovation, that unplanned spark.
And I come at this from a different angle entirely. Organizational culture isn't defined by the specific square footage of a building. It's defined by shared values, clear expectations, and, demonstrable outputs. I have to question whether the insistence on returning to the physical office is rooted more in management's desire for visible control than in genuine, measurable productivity benefits for the workforce.
I understand the critique of control, but let's reframe the purpose of the office. Its essential mechanism for immediate mentorship, for rapid, tacit knowledge transfer, and for ensuring consistent organizational standards. The perceived autonomy of purely remote work, if it's not carefully managed, often leads to fragmented teams, inconsistent processes, and a real difficulty in fostering long-term organizational loyalty.
But that kind of loyalty is earned through trust and respect for an individual's work-life balance and their contribution. It shouldn't be demanded by their physical location. The modern organization simply has to embrace trust over proximity.
So, to summarize my position, the tangible benefits of a shared physical space for maximizing cultural capital, that high-value, unplanned interaction, they ultimately outweigh the short-term convenience of a decentralized model.
And my summary is this. Flexibility and trust are the non-negotiable key drivers of modern productivity, access to elite talent, and retention. We have to shift away from location-centric requirements toward a fully output-focused model.
Clearly, finding the optimal balance between operational structure and employee flexibility remains a central and unresolved challenge for every organization today. The material certainly provides the insights needed to navigate this ongoing tension.